And good day, everybody, and thanks for joining us for Trails in the Sky, the second chapitre. We're taking a little bit of a detour to Grancel here on our trip. This was not part of our grand tour, really, per se. Our grand tour was to visit Bose, Roland, Ruan, Zeiss, of which we've taken care of half, because Bose was right away, of course. Chloe's group was delivering the ZFG to the capital, but since it was on the way, as we were leaving Roland, we stopped by here. In Roland, we finished the situation in the mines, we rescued all the miners, and, what's-his-face, Clyde? No. Why do I get his name wrong every time? It's a Ridge. Again, Bolden the Beautiful. Remember it, you dumb dingus. Alright. We saved Ridge from a big old boss monster, like a big proper crab creature. How's this guy doing? Do you have some business in the sewers? Well, you're welcome to go in, but be careful. We do in fact have some business in the sewer, so let's go check it out. Yeah, there was a big old crab monster, which was a surprisingly straightforward boss fight. Like, it went pretty handily. I was rather happy that it wasn't that much tougher, that throwdown against that crab monster. So we took care of that, we saved all the miners, everyone was happy, our business in Roland was done, and that's when we came this way. Gosh darn it. Wow, we're so fast like that, like we outspeed these scissor hands. Even though they got a surprise attack. Now that's a little wacky. Hold on. That would have been too good to be true. Let's just mega clear these guys out of the way. There we go. So we stopped by Grancel just to have like a bit of a snoop around. Did not bump into Chloe's and Kevin here. That's too bad, but we did... Ooh, look at that. Perfect stealth. We did stop by the guild house where we found out that there was a couple of quests to take care of, a couple of monster hunts. So that's why we've come down here where we are hunting in the sewers. We are looking for the evil stream. Which, yeah, I don't know what that's gonna look like. By the way, what's the tips? Powerful arts and may possess blood-sucking attacks. Great. Alright. Well, we'll just keep our eyes open for anything that looks boss monster-y, you know? So far, it's just these mole monsters down here, so we're not gonna freak out about those, but among other things we did do last time was pop by the newly opened Sepith store, which turned out to be Mayor Dalmore, or former Mayor Dalmore, from Ruan. From that whole plot line, like, a guy who we had not seen for a good long while, for obvious reasons, because the guy was sent to jail. It was kind of fun, like, you know, since we're doing this, like, tour of here's everything we've done and everyone we've met in the past, you know? Even getting Mayor Dalmore, former Mayor Dalmore, to show up. That's kind of fun, you know? So he's running a Sepith store now, which means we can, in fact, turn in money to get Sepith, which the game has not yet had as an option. I do think it's because that's a bit of a, like, a broken ability, you know? Or like it kind of breaks the economy of the game. Like, up until this point when, like, you don't have a lot of use for money otherwise anymore, might as well buy some extra Sepiths to get those really fancy upgrades, you know? Ooh, a treasure chest I've missed this whole time. Ah! Oh my goodness, what a gang of bad guys. Okay. Well, let's see if we're, like, really overpowered here and we can just wipe these guys. Kinda looks like it, because that bonefish is in the middle. I'm pretty sure is supposed to be, like, the boss encounter. And, he almost got crumped right there. Alright. Beautiful. Catch all 5 of them with the hard break. Look, I don't do this often in games where I come back to an area that I'm way over-leveled for, because I don't generally find this super interesting to, like, just roll over enemies like this, but hey. This is an excuse to do just that. Might as well enjoy it for a little bit, you know? So there you go. The only damage they managed to do was I think the one boiled egger that blew up in Agate's face. So there you go. Alright, good stuff. Crystal heals. You open the chest to the familiar sight of nothing. Oh, how you missed this. Yoinks. I have a funny feeling the crystal heals are a little bit... Yeah, a little bit out of style by now, by which I mean not very good. Now, they have pretty good agility on them, so that's kind of interesting, but yeah. Oh well. So now, hang on. I think the only way I can progress was that spooky area transition path, or have I missed a route somewhere? I can't be bothered. Bye-bye, guys. Did I miss another path down here on the east block? Do I just go through here? Well, I've gone through here. I hope I'm not turbo lost. Okay. I'm kind of turbo lost, you guys. Hey, okay. Is it me, or is it a bad idea to have multiple layers in a sewer? Like, have stairs go even further below the layer that, How did I miss this chest? What? Got some spine. What? There's nothing in here. Boring. How the heck have I missed whatever the heck this is? It's a whole healing item. Good heavens. 3,800 and increased defense. Alright. Some kind of fish recipe. No, it uses steak, actually. I read it wrong. I guess I saw a dish and I thought it said fish, I think. A bony fish. That was weird that I read that wrong. Okay. This was a secret passage that led somewhere. Was this the secret passage that goes into castle? Okay, we're in the north block now. Back in the east block. I think I'm gonna just explore the east block, because that's what they told us to explore, so we'll just forget about that. Or was that in first chapter? I know there was a secret passage there, I'm pretty sure, but was that first chapter where that happened? Oh my goodness. A trickster. As you close the chest, it gives you a sad look. It wishes it had something more for you too. And there's still one more treasure we've missed somehow over there. Wow. Gonna guess this trickster, if we ever get our boy back in the crew, our boy, what's-his-face? Olivier. There we go! Then it's probably a little too late to equip that for him either, right? Like, that was supposed to be when we come here the first time. Anyway, this guy was mega well hidden, this tricky trickster. No, that's the gun with the trickster. This is the... whatever his name was. Let's just make a safety save. Good, well... glad I got the couple of extra treasures there, and I'm glad that, like, it wasn't too much of a hunt for this guy. What was it? Evil Stream? Something like that? Hey, okay. So, unlike, let's just open big. Unlike the, whatchamacallits, the regular enemies here. These are probably tuned to be fought right now. A monster made of waste and weeds absorbs life and wields powerful arts. Let's get rid of that boiled egger. Now these are just palette swaps of Loki, as you might be able to tell. But Loki was a pretty annoying enemy to fight, so I'm not hundo sure about this one either. Whew. What's their weakness, out of curiosity? No weaknesses, actually. Earth and fire will work normally. Good to know. Ah, no. Let's see if I can pop this off. Now they all get to act. Probably could have just done another chain art. Oh, here they go with them arts. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's pop that on Still, I guess. I don't know if this is gonna help this Earth Wall, but like I don't know what else to cast with this Stella right now, so. There we go, speed her up. I feel like the other lads don't really have any, like I used to have, like, those spells on Estelle, those, like, big healing moves, big, you know, those big buff moves, like, La Forte, but after I messed around with my setup, like, we lost it, so, yeah, I don't know. Ooh, it's almost getting cast with a spell, that's not good. Alright, let's clear the board out of all these guys. I think Tita can do La Forte, so I might just pull that out of my pocket in a bit here. I got the one who we should be impeding, but just can't pull it off. Ooh, they're kind of chonky too. Like we're not doing amazing damage on them. Let's see. Yep, La Forte was in here. That's... We're gonna drop onto crew. And let's see. Oh, nice. A light attack impede. That's what we want to stop that guy. Nice. Perfect cancel move there. Oh boy. Oh no! These guys really have some huge area moves, don't they? That's fine. Nothing another heartbreak won't fix. Yuppla! Perfect. Hit the guy we needed it to hit. Very good. Okay, Sure, let's just do a big old spell there, I guess. Now we're ready to do some damage. Oh no. Boy, keeping up with this is getting real tough. Well, here comes this guy. Messenger of the Underworld. It looks sorta kinda like Frieza. One of Frieza's transformations. Oh, wait, what the? Ooh, I think we got a feint effect on. What? Oh, no, that was one of those Mook enemies was still running around. Never mind, my bad. Okay, okay. We've got a crit in our pocket for this turn, and this guy's almost dead. Oh, so close! Oh! Oh, and this guy's gonna use HP Absorb now to just... Oh, he didn't! Interesting, I thought the AI would be so nasty that it would pull that off. Well, we can still cause an upset. Oh, yeah. Use Evil Eye to... Or Flicker, maybe? You catch all three of them with Flicker, costs less. Let's go! Importantly... Oh, they... Ooh, no! They resist AT delay. That's a problem. Okay, no problem. That guy's about to get a move off, so that's why we're gonna do this. Oh-ha! Oh, come on! No. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, Oh boy. I think Tita was an okay spellcaster. Some of our characters are really bad at doing damage with that. Oh my god, hold on. What's this gonna be like? Oh yeah, that stings. I have to use that Vital Cannon pretty soon. Okay. Hey, catch two of them again with this. Hell yes. Ooh! Yeah, that'll impede. Just killing the guy. Darn it. pull that off. Okay, okay, we're working on him. Go. Okay, good. And they're still in the area for this spell. Nice. All right. Yeah, okay. Tita's pretty good at spellcasting, actually. That was really good damage. So, good stuff. All right. Ow! Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we'll get this guy. Ooh, boy. Will we? Find out. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, no, this guy's mega done for. So we're just gonna... Oh, yeah!
Not done yet.
Okay. Good hustle, everybody. Let's see if we get some level ups. No, we're not with those numbers. Oh! Okay. Excuse me. I was looking at our two lowest level characters here, wondering if they were gonna level up. I was completely ignoring Estelle and Joshua there, so Estelle leveled up. That's fine. That's perfect. What more can a guy ask for? We got death! Yes, we have death now. I'm gonna assume that's an orbment. Could death be an orbment? It is. Kill enemy with 20% success. 8 of darkness element. Similar to action 4 over here. Are there any spells that Joshua could still go for that he's missing? Because he's already got, like, he's got Abyss Fall, right? He's got all the big shot moves. Silver Thorn is the, like, final kind of prize at the end of the rainbow, but I just don't know how to build up to that one. Yeah, he's got Abyss Fall in his pocket, so I think, like, Joshua's good. So the Death Materia, Death Orbiment is mainly just for funsies for somebody. Honestly, ooh, I like both of these. I like both of these elements here, like Eagle Eye and Information, as well as Haze and Heal. Both are really, really, really good things to have. Speed plus 40% is a real shame. Can't install 2 of the same type. Really? What's... Why is this one not cool? That's weird. Okay, well... What do I lose out on if I wish you could scroll through the whole list. Like, kind of like the idea of Estelle just having death in her pocket. Like I said, I like that Estelle has a little bit of dark materia here to, like, kind of, like, show that, like, Joshua rubbed off on her a little bit. So is this a stupid idea to have this set up here? I don't freaking know. If I go back to put a strike there... She gets... Yeah, we lose out on Earthwall if I don't have that. Do I give up on Eagle Eye and Information? Those are such really good things. I could give that to somebody else, I suppose. Oh, right, but I can't equip 2 of them. That's the... What? It's completely insane that I can't have Strike 2 and... Like, it's Strike 2 and Death that, like... can't be equipped. Like, that's so weird. Critically strike with 20% success, and I see. I guess they're similar like that. Ugh, what a shame. What a shame. This would have been such a fun setup, but I kind of want Earth Wall in my pocket, so... I guess I'll just have Joshua be even more of an edgelord. Have him have this, get rid of evade there. Okay, fine. Wasn't this a secret path that was open at some point? It connects east and west sides of the sewers. Apparently it's closed again? I could swear I flipped that switch at some point. Ah well. Now the real challenge is, do I remember how to get back out of the sewer? Because this was not a very straightforward route, even though I found that monster decently fast. I think I got it. Yeah. Okay, cool. I almost went wandering the wrong way for a second there, but I just gotta instincted myself right out of there. Woof, good. All right. Well, I've wasted a bit of time there. Well, no, waste isn't the right word. I took quite a bit of time there figuring out that death materia, that orbment, excuse me. But otherwise, we actually took care of that fight pretty quickly. I'm pretty happy with how fast that throwdown was taken care of. So, yeah, we're going to be able to go after the next one as well. I believe it was a big cactus out on the scenic route. Yep, it's straight up called the Big Cactus. All right. Big Cactus. So we'll just go turn this in, claim our bounty, and then go after that cactus.
Good work. It seems you succeeded at your objective safely. If you complete any other tasks, come report again.
No problem, Elnan. But, yeah, let's roll on out of this very sad town. Like everywhere else in our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country of Liberal. It's very sad right now. Let's go find this cactus. So, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while we're wandering around. Like, apropos, hasn't really nothing to do here, but can someone explain to me how Joshua's amnesia worked? This connects to the fact that I don't exactly understand the timeline, because Joshua was 10 years old, because I believe they say that he's the same age as Estelle when you know, he was taken in by Cassius, you know, adopted. Now, apart from just the timeline shenanigans and the whole part where it's like, you know, Joshua said that he'd known Ren for a long while, which I don't want to get into that because the years really don't add up with that. That makes like zero sense. But just to understand, like, Joshua had amnesia because when Weissman like snapped his fingers. Okay. Oh, crocodile. Sharkadile, even. Bye-bye, Sharkadile. When Weissman snapped his fingers to, like, break Joshua's mental block, like, everything came back to him, and he became a completely different person when he, like, his memories were restored. But what I don't understand is, I was reminded of this when I played over the holidays, over the New Year's. I played the demo of the remake. Joshua seems to still have his memories when he's brought in by Cassius, since he ominously warns Cassius that he's making a big mistake by bringing Joshua in like that. So he seems to be aware of his Ouroboros situation. But at some point he seems to forget everything, so like, was it like a gradual amnesia that came over him? Or was I just completely misunderstanding? Because, like, you know, he seems properly confused when he bumps into, like, when he confronts Alba, i.e. Weissman, at the end of first chapter. Like, you know, like he's been piecing together the clues to realize that Alba's the bad guy. But, like, he doesn't seem to be aware of, like, his own history at that point. It's all really vague, unfortunately, and it's kind of been throwing off my understanding, you know, a little bit, as I've tried to, like, quote-unquote, get it, you know? Like, what happened there? Like, was Joshua, like, somehow, like, Manchurian Candidate acting even while he was with the Brights? Or was he just, like, enjoying his new Bright life and completely forgot about his Ouroboros past? Or something. Like, is that what happened? Or, like... Or what? I'm unclear. And while I'm ranting about this, and we haven't found that cactus yet, can someone explain the timeline about how Joshua knows about Ren and Ren's business as the Angel of Slaughter? Because Joshua said that, like, he's known Ren and her, like, styles for a while now. Which, okay, there's that cactus. It's blocking the way to the royal villa. We really gotta get rid of it then. Wow. It's like, Ren is, I think, 10 years old, if I understood correctly, while, you know, Joshua is now 17, I think? I think it's been a year since first chapter. So our 16-year-old heroes are now 17. So, but still, subtract 7 years from that. Wait a second, that makes even less sense. That means Ren would have been 3 years old when Joshua was last with the Society. Which is just crazy. Okay, a 10-year-old Angel of Slaughter who's like this, like, incredible badass is already, like, stretching believability, but it still falls under kind of, like, fanciful, high-octane shonen tropes, I guess, of, like, the little kid who's somehow scarily powerful and competent, sure. But when it's implied that she was already like that at 3 years old, see, that still feels like a layer of stretching it, so... I don't freaking understand. That's why I'm like, was Joshua operating with the Society while he was living with the Brights? Because that's the only way it makes sense that, like, he would have interacted with Ren while Ren was, like, a little bit more believably old, or... I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it all by the end of this game, but I'm just, like, pondering this stuff right now here, because, like, it's been nagging at me for a while, like... Already the ending of first chapter, like, was already about those Joshua questions, and this whole Ren business is also messing me up, so...